What's up, guys? It's Flash here with some more charts today. First video, actually, so wanted to kind of cover the Magnificent Seven. Just with the general market today, it kind of feels like we're closer to a top than we are at a bottom. And so just wanted to kind of go through these seven, get a feel for the bigger picture, what could happen, maybe give you guys a new perspective. Not financial advice, do your own research. I just love to chart these things, super fun. But let's start with Apple. So you see here, parallel channel, and do a new parallel channel. And again, this just looks a little bit rounded topish to me. And I'll put this on here to kind of give you guys a sense of what I'm talking about, but something like that. I don't know. No reason for it to not continue up other than we could be at a top, and I could see it maybe either going sideways or even coming down here before it goes higher. If it went sideways in this dome from 2020 to 2026, that's like 6 years of going sideways. That's nuts. But it's just kind of what it looks like. We'll throw a moving average on here. Coming in on that, the Ichimoku, yep, still above that, so still healthy from a moving average. That's a 3-year moving average, 36 months. Still healthy from that perspective. If we look at some momentum indicators, distance from the 36-month or 3-year moving average, so this is kind of interesting. I'm going to back out, go to the 3-month, little trend line there, working its way up, coming in for a test there. And then here on the monthly, this line goes back to 2013. It's coming in on that. So just from a momentum perspective, with the moving average, again, looks kind of like we're rounding out here. And then the one in the red here, this ratio to the SPX, and then the green is ratio to gold. So Apple compared to the SPX. If we zoom way out here, this would have gotten you in Apple if you wanted to outperform the SPX, somewhere around 04. And that's like a clear breakout line right there. I mean, and then you just ride that up. But now, if we zoom in here, we're kind of breaking down this mini trend line here against the SPX, breaking down. We got to wait for the month to close, but and then gold. Ratio to gold, kind of have this trend line going up through here, kind of through in this box. I'm not sure if that's even needed, but starting to flatline, but could also continue going up. So it's not really a good indicator there, but that's Apple. Could go sideways. That's my takeaway. Microsoft is a beast. I think this, other than Nvidia, this is such a beast of a stock. I mean, nice consolidation here, breakout, retest. Imagine buying this at 28 bucks in 2013 and just riding this thing. You'd still be in it. You have no reason to get out. I mean, look at the pause here in 2020. Huge pause there, but just a blip on the radar. I mean, this looks bigger, but no reason to think this is running out of gas, honestly. This looks great, but I don't know. With the market a little bit weaker, it feels like I wouldn't advise it, but I'm not an advisor. But this is why I kind of look at Amazon. So Amazon this is the horizontal breakout line right here, right around 175 bucks. But we're kind of squeezing up into this wedge. Again, monthly time frame, bigger picture stuff. But man, I could just see us going sideways here. Bring up maybe some momentum. That's interesting. I mean, just a big triangle. Take that one off, doesn't really line up, but I mean, clear breakdown of momentum. SPX is struggling against SPX, trying to come back above the moving average, and then gold looks like it's going to be a head and shoulders right here. I mean, it just looks like one. Obviously, it could continue, but here's the neckline. So I don't know. We'll see, but looks toppy to me. Realize I didn't look at Microsoft compared to SPX or gold, but both, I mean, that chart is going to be outperforming both. Same with Nvidia. With Nvidia's momentum, actually, it kind of looks like we are, we're nearing where it runs out of gas. can stay up here for a while though. So like, yep, kept going up, kept going up. But I mean, this is just a beast. It's on everyone's radar. It's the most talked about stock here. But again, it's just such a high valuation. I mean, I would probably find better opportunities, lower value, not lower value, but lower in the ratio versus other things, like the market. Like I'm looking for plays that are down here, like that are breaking out against SPX, against gold. This just looks overheated to me, but I get why people love it. Going back to Meta, there's a nice fat megaphone on this bad boy. I mean, the volatility is crazy. I've read that can also mark tops in markets, but just a broadening wedge, megaphone, whatever you want to call it. It's closer to the top, so I would say not it. But if we look at this ratio versus XPX, breaking out there, same thing with gold. It's just so volatile. It's crazy. But that's the world we live in right now. And then Tesla's an interesting one because this one looks, I would say, more like Apple, Amazon, kind of like it's a little toppy. And look at this arc right here, this little dome. I matched it up with the 3-year moving average. And it's just kind of like, if this follows, I could see this stock going sideways for another 3 years. That would be going sideways since 2020, just like Apple. I don't think it would correct down here. That's crazy, but you never know. But I don't know. I mean, could go like that. I could see, yeah. I mean, that's kind of a perfect place for it to come in and test and hang out, and then resume upwards. Kind of in this. This is almost like a Livermore accumulation cylinder. Not quite, but I could see. Can make the argument for it. A lot of lines here, but I just kind of see it chilling for a bit. And then Google, I would say similar to Amazon, more of a double top scenario here. Could maybe make this into a wedge, yeah. Let's bring up some indicators, some momentum. So I don't know. I don't know if that's a valid trend line or not, but it definitely broke down. Let's look at versus the S&P. Yeah, so this is a little underperformer. Yep, against gold. So that comes down. I mean, we go sideways. I think we go sideways here. That's kind of what I'm sensing from the Magnificent 7. Other than Nvidia and Microsoft, like these are the stocks that are holding up the market, which is crazy to me. But yeah, that's all I got for today, guys. More charts on the way. Kind of just starting out with this YouTube thing. So leave a like, subscribe, more to come. Thanks for tuning in.